One other incredible moment, and I never told this story, not on the record.
Oh, the smoke.
So there's a song in the middle of the Biggie and the Tupac beef, and he recorded the verse in my studio session. The studio was called Soundtracks. Studio was located Broadway between 21st and 22nd Street. I thought it would be brilliant to have these three MCs on a Jay Dilla beat. As I mentioned, he's one of my favorite producers to ever exist. First studio session, it was at a studio called Unique Studios, around the block from Quad where Tupac got shot. This was a studio that Easy Mo B, another one of my favorite producers, he produced Flavor in Your Ear and many other classics, did most of Ready to Die. He used to work in the studio a lot, so I ended up booking this session, and the song was supposed to have Nas, Method Man, Biggie, and Busta Rhymes on the same record. Jay Dilla beat. I got a $10,000 check in my pocket for Big. I think Big just got into the car accident with C's, so his leg was fucked up, and the elevator wasn't working. Big come to the studio, he downstairs. Yo, I'm here, boss. I said, all right, well, the elevator just stopped working, so you got to come up the stairs. I said, Meth and Nas here. He was like, oh, word? Tell the bros I said, what up? But you ain't gonna see me tonight, my nigga. Fuck, I look like climbing up them stairs, my size and my foot fucked up. I said, my nigga, I got your bread. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you had $1 trillion upstairs. I ain't coming upstairs tonight, boss. Nigga Big said, fuck you, and fuck that. And Biggie bounced. We had another session. We in the same studio. No Big. Interestingly, I don't know if anybody wrote their rhyme or even a piece of it, but nobody laid their shit because motherfuckers wanted to see what Biggie was gonna do. Never got the Nas and Meth verse. I go to Soundtracks the third day. Elevator's fine. Big and C's come, they pull up. Meth and Nas came 2 days in a row now. No Biggie. So they was not coming on the third day. We in the motherfucking stew. At the time, Branson is selling the most incredible bud in the hood. And he was selling them in these jars that look like motherfucking pickle jars.
Mason jars.
Mason jars. C's would roll the blunts and Biggie would come with the Branson jars. And he rolling weed, blunt after blunt after blunt, and Biggie just sitting in one of the studio chairs that got the wheels on it that roll around. He's sitting in that shit just doing this while a beat was playing. 1 hour, 2 hours, he just smoking. He ain't writing nothing. So about 3 hours in, I'm just like, my nigga, you ain't gonna do this verse, my nigga? The nigga said, I'm ready, boss. I said, ready? You ain't write shit. I'm ready, boss. Nigga go in the booth. He does the verse. Diamonds on my neck, chrome drop top. Nigga on the scene like pound of green. Ooh wee, you see the ugliest, money hungriest, Brooklyn Loch Ness, 9mm wand test, comfort test. And the winner is not that thinner kid. Bandanas, tattoos, my skin never bruised. Land still cruise, Frank White. So you know what he doing.
Yeah.
You know who he going at.
Oh, he's shooting,
And that's your guy, though.
It's my guy.
Yeah.
And he goes, and this other part, he goes, actor needs chiropractor for crack jaw. Yes, I rocked your chatterbox. Dangerous you're not, I gets down. Twist your body round and round, upside down. I said, Big, I ain't putting this out. I ain't putting this out, Big. Because Pac was my friend too.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Pac choked the sound man out for me at a college show when we was leaders of the new school because we got there late. The nigga turned the equipment off and wouldn't let us get a sound check. This nigga Pac ran up on this man and just choked him. We only got one album out. He calling us legend. He's still dancing for fucking Digital Underground. We ain't legends yet, but in Pac eyes, we was the legends. I love these niggas, man. I got to be the mediator. I can't add fuel to this fire. I ain't put it out. So when Big passed, Pac passed, Diddy working on the Born Again album. And if you listen to the Born Again album, Diddy was looking for verses that might have been laying around that was never released commercially that Big had recorded. And I told Diddy that I had this verse for a long time. When Diddy wanted the verse, I said, you got to give me back the money that I paid Big. You could have a verse. Because I already know that, number one, I wasn't putting it out with the back and forth. And I also knew once Biggie passed, whatever was going to happen with Big Moms needed to sanction it. She needed to bless it. She needed to be okay with it. I knew Puff had to clear it. So I wasn't going to be able to put it out anyway, even if I did do it the way that I ended up doing it on the Born Again album. Because if you listen to the Born Again album, there's a song called Dangerous MCs. And I told Diddy, if I give you this verse, I need to control this record creatively. So I went and got one of my favorite producers, Knots the Ruler from VA. He gave me one of the craziest beats. Snoop, Mark Curry, myself, and Biggie is on the song. But in the lines where Biggie might have said something to Pac, I muted those lines and I put bars there to cover up those disses. So it sounded like me and Big going back and forth. That's one of the gems that the world finally got to hear about.